Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're back with some more Fantasian Neo Dimension. We left off in Falchion Bypass. We were just looking for a new area to explore, so let's get to it. Ooh, what we got here?
Keep looking.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna go to dude.
What are you doing here?
Tan called for backup, the rat. We gotta tell the boss.
Did they say Tan? Maybe he's nearby.
End of the line, Tan.
Move. I'm not wasting any more time on small fries.
Let's do it.
You're not who I'm after.
Now see what kind of ability he's got. Straight line.
Show off your fangs. Just getting started.
Easy enough.
Just getting started.
Go ahead and just normal fight these. Okay, still instant kill.
We can celebrate later.
Oh, he's level 39.
Blue, I know you're in there, and I know you're tormenting Adolfo with that stone of control, but not for much longer.
Tan had a reason to press on.
Blue, soon we'll settle the score.
Tan was driven by his past. He recalled his peaceful days on the island. His fond memories of who he'd met there were also painful. They weighed him down as they propelled him onward. Tan's Grudge, Episode 1.
Oh, this is going to be a long one.
Tan was born in one of Vibra's neighboring nations, the Fantasian Empire. Fantasian boasted a powerful military. Though it had diplomatic relations with Vibra, mountains and Sansi alike divided the trade routes between them. While the Queen of Vibra led her people peacefully, the Fantasian Empire demonstrated its power through the forceful invasion of other countries. The two nations differed greatly, politically and culturally. The Fantasian Empire sent many spies to infiltrate other nations. These agents caused turmoil from within these nations, divided their people with propaganda, and stoked their eventual self-destruction. Then, under the pretense of aiding nations impoverished by civil war, the Fantasian Empire claimed one vassal state after another. One such Fantasian spy was Tan.
You're one of my favorites, you know.
One day, a small nation called Dora fell under the Fantasian Empire. The Fantasian spies gathered in a raucous circle, celebrating their successful mission with wine. Their leader was a man named Blue. Blue wasn't much older than Tan, but he was a stronger fighter. Despite his stern looks, he masterfully adapted his personality to suit any mission, and his charming laughter captured the heart of anyone who saw him. Blue had a magnetic aura that drew people to him. For this very reason, many spies hoped to join his missions. Tan was no different.
Tan, you've got skills. I'll give you that. But you're too nice.
Tan repeated Blue's words in disbelief.
Too nice.
Why didn't you kill their rulers when you had the chance?
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself.
Tan tried to argue, but he couldn't find a strong enough response. Blue continued.
So you don't kill them. Fine. Somebody will. They're probably already dead. If they're not, maybe I'll hunt them down and do it myself.
There was a mocking tone in Blue's voice. Tan silently looked Blue straight in the eye. Tan had cornered the Doran chief, but he couldn't bring himself to kill him. Even Tan himself couldn't say what had stayed his hand. The Fantasian Empire had ordered Tan to overthrow Dora, not to assassinate its rulers.
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
Tan quietly repeated. Blue snorted derisively, finished his drink, and stood up.
Relax. You haven't killed anyone. Not directly, at least.
The other spies followed as Blue left. The party was over. Tan alone remained behind, watching the smoke as it rose from the ashes of Dora.
Was expecting a little bit more. So we're 45-ish and he's 39. So not insanely far behind, but pretty far behind. I have to give him some of the XP items and catch him up. Contemplated even going that way. I didn't feel like there was going to be anything. Need to go back and upgrade gear after this. Haven't done that in a bit. Where am I? Okay. It's a hard camera view to wrap my head around. So next combat we run into is going to be a dimension fight. See what kind of enemies are here. We're not coming across any new enemies, so that means we fought them all before, but
Let's begin.
at least it's not a shit ton of squeakers like before.
I'll handle them. Knight! I'll handle them.
We'll let her get the extra turn
Knight!
since she's got a larger circle, can hit more people.
Night.
Feel the flame.
I don't remember you. I guess I'm doing this.
Handle them.
Feel the flame.
Want her Night Impact to be able to kill both of these.
Night.
Good. Got a bunch there.
Feel the flame.
Here's my target.
We are just cruising through these.
No need to worry. Night.
All's well that ends well.
Hardly any experience. New enemy? Or rare enemy?
This one looks dangerous.
Let's check the data.
Nothing to really care about.
Night. Here's my target.
Save mana if we don't have to use it. Get a free glue also.
That's how it's done.
She's got more forearm strength than me. Venus Fist. That's gonna be... No, it's not for the... That's for Zeniker, right? Wow, I have to come all the way around here to come get this item? It's insane. The robot! One of the robots.
Another one of our robotic comrades.
Back to the base with it.
Everything should be okay now.
Really?
We found you. We found you.
Thank you. I feel much safer now. I was well below recommended operational temperatures. After I got stranded, I found this. It is yours if you want it.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Oh, great kings! Have you heard? There are rumors about the depths of the Thaumatech factory.
Rumors? What sort of rumors?
I heard them when I was working in the Thaumatech factory. There is supposedly an extraordinary treasure hidden deep within.
Treasure, huh? I'm definitely interested. So, how can we get into the depths of the factory?
The best way in is through the rooftop. The rooftop entrance is locked, but you can unlock it with the right code.
A code? You know it?
Yes, the code is Omega.
Omega? Kind of a weird password.
I do not know the details, but it is apparently the name of the treasure hidden within.
A treasure called Omega, huh? Sure, that sounds like it's worth checking out.
Thank you for the information.
Be careful at the factory.
I'm here.
A mech-infested city.
Where could that be?
Where?
Well, now I need to go do this Omega before I forget about it.
Huh? What's going on?
That was awesome!
Tell it again.
What is going on here?
She just told us a most interesting story.
What story?
After I collapsed, an old human man found me and spoke to me. He said he couldn't repair my damage, but he could alleviate my boredom.
A story for robots? This I gotta hear.
I'll gladly tell it to you.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, listen closely.
Our story takes place in the nation of Aurora, during the final days of a terrible world war. After what seemed like an age of research, artificial intelligence expert Dr. Mabuse was nearing the completion of a project tasked to him by the Auroran army, the creation of a fully automated battle robot. But one night, as his nation loomed on the precipice of defeat, Dr. Mabuse packed up his things and abandoned the laboratory in which he had worked for so long. You see, the kindly doctor never approved of his research being used for violence and feared that his creations might do untold harm in the hands of evil men. It was thus he decided to continue his work on the robot in a village far removed from the flames of conflict. This steel body of yours is too heavy and will only prove a burden. And that weapon hiding beneath your chest plate is useless, seeing as now you have no reason to fight. I shall remove your clockwork heart and brain and refit them in a body made of tin. It was in the year following the war's end that the doctor's project was finally complete, and thus was a miracle born. A boy forged from metal, but blessed with the uncanny ability to learn like a human.
This is the story of Geppetto and Pinocchio as a man and robot.
Dr. Mabuse named the boy Blicko. Your name is Blicko. From this day forth,
Pinocchio.
I shall teach you many wonderful things, and in exchange, you shall keep me company.
Keep company.
And so, Blicko's education began. The doctor shared much of his knowledge with Blicko, to which the curious robot replied with ever more questions. Blicko read poetry, listened to music, and learned to appreciate the beauty in art, expanding his understanding of the world one step at a time. And the more he learned, the more fulfilling each day became.
Blicko is a robot. Blicko is not human. Being human sounds exciting. Blicko wishes he were human.
And as Blicko grew more intelligent, the closer he came to seeing his wish come true.
You don't want to be a human, kid.
My name is Blicko. I am not a toy. I am just as smart as any human.
So it went on, and soon days turned to months. Come here, Blick.
What is it, Doctor?
There is something I need to tell you.
Something to tell me?
Listen carefully. You are not to speak with anyone but me.
Why?
Because if people were to see a talking tin boy, they would be frightened.
Frightened?
So you must never leave this house. And if someone calls, you must pretend to be a doll.
A doll.
Good boy. Ah! Dr. Mabuse suddenly clasped his hand to his chest.
Is something wrong, Doctor?
I have a very weak heart.
A weak heart?
Oh, don't you worry, Blick. I shan't be leaving you anytime soon. Not until I have learned just how intelligent you might become.
Leaving me?
What I mean is, Blick, if anything were to happen to me...
Happen?
Yes, Blick. If I were to... die.
Die?
All humans die. But death is not the end. Just as a caterpillar casts off her body to become a butterfly, we humans cast off our own, so that our souls might make the journey to the great beyond. I'm afraid when that day comes, though, we won't be able to see each other again.
Not able to see?
Oh, Blick, I don't expect you to understand.
Dr. Mabuse, are you home?
Without invitation, a young girl with bright round eyes and freckled cheeks bounded into the house.
Dr. Mabuse is not here.
Hey, the tin boy talked.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk.
But you're talking now.
Oh.
My name's Poupe. What's yours?
Poupe.
I am Blicko.
The seeds of friendship sown, Poupe began visiting the doctor's house more and more often.
How old are you, Blick? 1. Only 1?
Well, then that makes me your elder.
My elder?
Yes. You must always respect your elders and do whatever they say.
Whatever they say?
Yes. And I say it's time you had some proper clothes. Take this lovely ribbon. One day, while Blick was alone, he thought of Poupe and his clockwork heart began to race. The more he thought of her, the faster the gear spun until it started to hurt.
I love you, Pupe.
As he said the words, his cheeks glowed orange. I love you too, Blick. As he imagined Pupe's reply, his whole body began to overheat. Blicko was in love.
I love you, Pupe.
Blicko finally had plucked up the courage to tell Pupe his true feelings. I love you too, Blick.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. My systems are overloading with joy.
I'm happy too, Blick.
Now we can spend every day together.
Every day?
Every day. Every day. Every day.
I don't think that's possible.
Why?
I have to work.
Work?
Yes. And when I'm working, I can't very well be here, can I?
Don't you want to be with me?
Of course I do. I love you, Blick.
Then we should be together.
I already told you that's impossible.
Together. 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 Together.
I'll visit again soon, okay? Despite his advanced intelligence, Blicko was unable to think straight. The feelings in his heart would simply not go away. When the doctor returned, he could sense something was wrong. Whatever has happened, Blick?
Pupe has rejected me.
Rejected you? Ah, so my son is in love, is he?
I am not your son.
Don't say that, Blick.
Why? We are not alike.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I cannot still care for you.
You care about your research.
Blick, what a terrible thing to say. There must be a problem with your wiring.
And whose fault is that?
I'll have no more of this, Blick.
But it's true. While everyone else is having fun out there, I'm forced to stay in here. I learn about all sorts of wonderful things, but never am allowed to experience a single one. Why did you even bother giving me the mind of a human? All these feelings are making my head spin. I don't understand a thing. Why did you even make me?
Blick, you may have the body of a doll, but you are still my...
I am not a doll.
And with those words, Blicko bolted out into the night. There was a young man in the village who had heard the rumors of the talking tin boy. His name was Sly. He had a plan to make money by parading Blicko out before paying crowds. But first, he needed to gain the robot's trust. Hello, hello.
Huh?
The name's Sly. What do they call you?
Blicko.
Nice to meet you, Blick.
I am sad.
My
heart
thumb just wigged out and clicked the button multiple times.
Girl, that's rough.
I also yelled at the doctor, and now am full of regret, full of pain.
I know how you feel, kid. I've done more than my share of things I've regretted.
Really?
Of course. But you can't let them get you down. You need to find a way to pick yourself up.
Pick myself up?
Yeah. Why, it just so happens that I was on my way to have some fun when I bumped into you. You could come along.
All right.
And so, at Sly's beckoning, Blicko ventured into the bustling city, where he was met by a cacophony of sights, sounds, and smiles. He watched the street performers. He went to the theater. He walked through the markets. He tried his luck at a casino. He had a few too many drinks. He had a few too many cigars.
This is just the story of Pinocchio.
This is fun.
I told you it would be.
I like things that are fun.
So, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Have more fun.
More fun it is, and I know just the place.
Hooray! Hooray!
Blicko found himself overwhelmed by all the new experiences. Who knew there was this much excitement to be had out in the world? After a few days, however, Blicko grew homesick.
Thank you for the fun, Sly. But I must go now.
Go? Where to?
Home.
You can't go back there.
I can't?
No. We're heading to a new town. Just the two of us.
But the doctor is waiting.
The doctor? He's not waiting for anyone.
He's not?
The old man sold you to me for a handful of coins.
But he would never sell me. Never. He loves me.
Loves you? But you're made of tin. Humans can't love something made of tin.
They can't?
Would he have gotten rid of you if he did? Just forget the old man. We can go someplace where we can have fun every day.
No, I don't want to. Dr. Mabuse would never just get rid of me. You are a liar.
Button it, doll. Now get over here.
No!
I'm not going to tell you again.
Stop it!
Blicko was only trying to free himself of Sly's grasp. But Blicko was originally designed for battle. His strength was far greater than that of any human. Hurled to the ground in a single swift motion, Sly whimpered once, and then lay very still. What was that? What happened? What on earth is going on here? A great crowd of people had gathered to see what all the commotion was about. I saw it with my own two eyes. That strange little doll knocked down that poor young man. He spun twice in the air before hitting the ground. Honest. Somebody call the constable. The crowd surrounded Blicko, inching closer and closer.
Get back!
It talked. The doll talked. Whoever heard of a talking doll? Blicko screamed as he pushed his way through the mob and ran off into the city. With nowhere to go, Blicko wandered the streets in a daze. After many hours, the little robot stopped to look into the setting sun. far off on the horizon.
Being human is hard.
Yep.
I scared away my best friend. I made the doctor sad. I hurt Sly. My heart aches so. Why did the doctor make me? Did he really try to sell me? If he wanted to sell me, why was he so kind to me? The more I learn, the less I understand. Why would anyone want to be human?
Blick! Blick! Where are you? Oh, won't you come home, Blick?
While Blicko was away, Dr. Mabuse had gone out every night in search of his beloved creation. But this night was different. This night it rained, and the cold and wet was not good for the old man's health.
I bet.
Suddenly, a voice called out from the gloom.
You are a very hard man to find, Dr. Mabuse. Now, give us what we came for.
Dr. Mabuse's eyes widened in horror. Auroran soldiers. Without responding, he turned on his heels and ran as fast as his legs would carry him. But the doctor's ailing heart soon gave out, and he slumped to the ground, where the soldiers found him.
A man your age should really be more careful. Now let us return to the laboratory.
But as the soldiers tried to lift the doctor to his feet, a solitary figure emerged from the shadows.
Let him go!
It was Pupe.
She needs a different name.
None of your business, child. Now step aside if you know what's good for you.
Don't make me ask you again, or
what?
Or you'll regret it!
Well, aren't you a feisty little thing?
I said let the doctor go!
That's enough. Out of the way.
Pupe, you gonna get murdered.
With a cruel kick of the soldier's boot, Pupe went flying into a nearby wall, hitting her head against the bricks.
Now look what you made me... Wait. What are you?
Let him go! Him go! Him go! Him go! Let go! Him!
She's a robot also?
Pupe's chest swung open to reveal a machine gun, and it began to fire. That's right. Young Pupe was a robot, just like Blicko. Built by the doctor and brought to the village that fateful night he fled the army, oh so long ago. Blicko finally found his way home, but his head remained cluttered with unanswered questions. Why does my heart ache so? Why can I not think straight? Why did the doctor make me? Questions that only the doctor could answer. But where was he? Maybe the letter on the table could tell him. Dear Blicko, if you're reading this, it means you're finally home. I always knew you would come back. Thank you. You've made me so proud.
I'm going out to look for you now, but decided to leave you this message in case anything happens to me while I'm away. My heart is growing weaker by the day, and I don't believe I have long left. That's why I must tell you this now, while I am still able. Blick, while you are still incomplete, every encounter brings you closer to becoming whole. Whether your heart is to be filled with love or hate will depend on those encounters, which is why it is important that you do not fall into the hands of the army. If they were to find you, I fear they would see you serve evil. This is why I must ask that you obey one last order. Blick, if I die, you are never to talk or move again. You and Pupe will both sit and live here in silence. Do you understand? Lastly, allow me to apologize for calling you a doll. It does not matter to me that your body is made of tin or that your brain was assembled in my laboratory. You are my one and only son, and I love you more than anything.
Doctor! Doctor! My heart! It aches! I must let you know, but I don't know how!
Blicko could not stop trembling. Bang! Crash! The front door flew open, letting in the worst of the storm. Blick! Pupe was carrying the doctor.
Pupe! Doctor!
Blick, the doctor needs help.
Doctor! Are you all right? I am sorry. I am sorry. I was wrong.
There will be time for apologies later. We must first do something about the doctor's heart.
Doctor! Do not die. Please do not die. Do something, Pupe.
Blick, are you programmed to perform field surgery?
Field surgery?
Take my heart.
Pupe!
And put it in place of the doctor's.
Pupe! What is wrong with you?
Neural circuitry damaged. I'm sorry I lied to you, Blick. I'm a robot too. I was built to protect the doctor.
But you can't be.
We must hurry. Take my heart.
But I can't. I don't know how. Can you, Pupe?
It is in my programming, yes.
Then give the doctor my heart.
But you'll...
If it means saving the doctor, I don't care.
Blick.
I can still be his doll. That's enough. Pupe, hurry! Hurry!
The doctor finally opened his eyes. How long had it been since that fateful night? Both Pupe and Blicko sat in the corner of the room, silent and unmoving.
Blicko's chest panel open, Pupe's wires dangling from her head. It did not take the doctor long to realize what had happened. You gave your lives to save me. When did your hearts become so pure? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. How you have grown. What I wouldn't give to have you know how important the two of you are to me. I love you, and not being able to tell you pains me so. Several months have passed, and the doctor has fully recovered. But is he still researching artificial intelligence? Dr. Mabuse, your students are here! Who's this answering the front door? Why, if it isn't Sly. And now he's working for the doctor, helping to keep the laboratory clean and tidy in return for an honest wage. It looks like the little scamp had a change of heart himself. Hello, Doctor. What will you be teaching us today? Having retired from research, the doctor now spends his days passing his knowledge on to a new generation of scientists. Where were we again? The physiology of autonomic function. Page 28, Doctor. Ah, yes. Now, where did I put that book? And what do we have here? A tin boy and a raggedy puppet, sitting together on the bookshelf. Doctor, shall I put on some tea? Sly gives a wink to the two dolls as he scurries off into the kitchen. Observing this, one of the students peers curiously over at the pair, who for an instant seemed to be facing each other before hurriedly turning back.
What?
Were the dolls kissing?
What?
Impossible. My name is Blicko. And I am not a doll. For I have a human heart. Joy, anger, sorrow. Perhaps it is simply having someone to share those feelings with that brings us true happiness.
Pretty much Pinocchio. It was really long, though. It's almost like a credit scene that got put in.
Thrills, chills.
Yeah, that was a solid story.
Indeed. My circuits feel warm and fuzzy somehow.
It makes me want to try writing a story of my own sometime.
Ooh, good luck. Are you done yet?
I believe it takes a bit more time than that to write a story, Clicker.
Good luck. Are you done? All right. Since we're here, we might as well go out and upgrade like we were saying we needed to come do. mean, she has this one equipped. Do I want to upgrade this one? Oh my goodness. Chair. Really letting me down here. I do want to upgrade his combo weapon. Million Fists. It even has another upgrade. I need 3 Chaos Clay. I have a Chaos Clay. Don't know how many I have. 1. Okay, I do know how many. Can see them over there. Let me go ahead and upgrade her staff. And I'll upgrade it again too. So it's maxed out now. So now neither of those get a skill if I upgrade them. So speed up 1 would become speed up 2. I already have a Mirage Band that's on her. So this is definitely something I want. Don't want to use my Chaos Clay, because I want to use it to upgrade Zenniker's weapon. So upgrading another one though. That's a good upgrade. And then, I definitely want to upgrade this for Zenniker. Ooh. Deuce Agit. There's actually so many more upgrade materials above what we have right now. I thought that we were a good percentage of the way through the game. I'm guessing we are not. Okay, so that never gets a skill, which kind of sucks. We need more upgrade materials, wow. Do I have an Orichalcum Ring and a Mithril Blade? I'm not really sure. Okay, I have a quest here now. Oh, I already had that one. I just don't know how to get there. So, there's a new thing to go from the rooftop, huh? I can teleport back to the bottom of the waterfall. Okay. We're going back to here. This puts me back where I was, pretty much. Let's go back over here and get this chest like we were already planning. Before we were rudely interrupted by a robot in need. Okay. Is there something here? No. Gonna hit the dimensions soon again. Blue quartz. Just see what it does. Elemental weakness. Nullification. Would I rather her have speed up too instead of evasion up? Probably, huh? Like, my biggest thing is always about that she's so slow. Is that the same thing that she has? No, hers is the cumulative number of enemies defeated. This one is just like after killing a enemy, you get an increase in attack. I may need to upgrade it and it turns into cumulative. That would be cool. If I could start stacking that with him too and just have crazy attack on 2 people. Man, he's still in front of her, even with the speed up and quick.
Here's my target. To arms! No need to worry.
This team comp, we're just ripping through these dimension fights. It's insane.
No need to worry. To arms!
I missed the one wolf, dang it. Let me do... I don't want to do this. I'm gonna take the one attack because I want to get the damage up buff.
I'll handle that. No need to worry.
Night impact!
To arms!
There!
13 left.
I'll handle them. No need to worry.
8 left.
Night impact! Night!
Pierce him!
Why did he just get another turn?
You're done!
Tension's full.
Stay back or you'll get burned. Solar flare!
Here I come. I'd say that went well.
Alright, couple level ups. Come on. Jeez. Alright, need to go down and get that item too. Let's do the growth map real quick though. That. Nothing for her. Kina, nothing. Zenniker, nothing. Ez? What am I giving you, Ez? I'm going down here first, and then we're gonna go down here. And then probably go and get vacuum too, because why not? That seems good. Hacker Bible. Okay, so I unlocked here, and even though we don't want that. She's got 18 points. I forgot that there's so much more for her that we want to do. I need the Shadow Codex, Frost Codex. Upgrading her Divine. I don't really care about the Cursed Doll one. And I feel like she's getting gypped on stats. I want to get these stats, this extra stats. Like, even though if we don't get like the abilities, I need stats. Maybe I'll start upgrading like the heal. I mean, I could give her revive. She really needs damage stats. So like this one here. We could go over here just to give her this. Grab these two. This one. Like, just spend the points to grab some damage stats. I may do that a little later. She really doesn't need it right now. She is destroying. Order motes. Alright, so even though we spent most of this episode inside of, like, them telling stories, I think this is a good spot to stop for, right now. So, that's gonna be it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, I didn't miss a chest. I thought I did. That's gonna be it for this episode of the Let's Play through Fantasian Neo Dimension. I hope everyone is enjoying. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you on the next one.